How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Gotians Games, and today I'd like to discuss a little bit more about Final Fantasy VII. And the reason why I'm discussing this is, well, because the Final Fantasy VII Remake trailer has dropped, or a new trailer has dropped. If you have not watched that, go watch my previous video where we break down the trailer. Now, something or somebody that was missing from the trailer, which is the topic of this video, is Tifa. And my concerns are the fact that they might censor her. Um, Mainly because, let's be honest, she has big breasts, and this might make some people angry. Specifically, the SJW crowd, and I've said my thing, or I've said how I feel about censorship and the whole SJW thing in video games, how it should not be a thing, but unfortunately it is. We saw the previous backlash regarding the new Persona 5 character because she's showing some thigh. Well, there has been previous backlash regarding Tifa in the past. Now, this image that I'm showing you right here of Tifa is actually a fan rendition from somebody named Blair Armitage. Basically, she designed this version of Tifa that I guess in her eyes is how Tifa should look in a modern Final Fantasy VII game. She actually designed this Tifa when the first trailer for Final Fantasy VII Remake came out. I believe this was published last year or something like that, or this image was put on the internet last year. And the way that she designed it, she designed Tifa as like an embodiment of a strong woman, and I wholeheartedly agree. And the thing that for me is that if you're going to get outraged by the fact that Tifa has large breasts, well, you're kind of, how can I put this? You're being very two-faced and condescending towards this because you want equal representation in video games. Well, what about those women who have large breasts? Don't they deserve equal representation as well? I don't understand the stigma that goes along with a woman who has large breasts, or an abundance of cleavage. I mean, to me, it's not necessary. It's really not, because first and foremost, my wife, she has large breasts. Women have large breasts. You're going to tell them, or you're going to tell my wife that it's not okay to show representation of a woman who has large breasts, and you're going to reduce her cup size because it offends you? So does that mean my wife offends you? If that's the case, man, you got to grow up. You need to grow the hell up. And I'm going to go ahead and click on this because there's more images here that this person has put together of Tifa, which is fantastic. I love the realistic designs of Tifa, and her cup size doesn't bother me. And no, it's not just because I'm a male. Her cup size doesn't bother my wife either, simply because it's a realistic thing. It's not like, oh my god, her breasts are larger than her head, which, yes, there's women who are like that. That's where it's like, I don't get the whole stigma behind all this. Yes, they're making a joke, putting the GIF there and all that, but the whole point is to show the different renditions of Tifa that Blair Armitage has put together, and I think they're fantastic. I really do. She did a phenomenal job rendering Tifa, and I do hope that we get a version of Tifa that's similar to this one. I hope that Square Enix does not dial back on it because, again, equal representation. We have two other lead women characters in this game besides Tifa. You have Aerith and you have Yuffie, and neither one of them are large-breasted. Both of them, you have Yuffie, who has small breasts, and you have Aerith, who has, I would say, average-sized breasts, and then you have Tifa, who has large breasts. So you have representation of three different characters. So there's nothing wrong with having the equal representation in that aspect. I know there's a lot of women who look up to Tifa because Tifa is a very strong female character. And you're offended because she has larger than average breasts. I think that's absolutely ridiculous. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section, because it's honestly it's a thing. It's a real thing that they've talked about before when it comes to Tifa's breast size, and I feel like that's one of the reasons why we have not seen her yet. They don't want to outrage people. I think it's a stupid concern, because the people who are outraged are not the people who are going to be playing this game. The people who are going to be playing this game are people like myself who played the original game back in 1997, who want a remake, who's been wanting a remake for a very long time. And that's the crowd that you're catering to, on top of the new players that you're going to get. Besides that, I have no problem showing a character like this to my daughter, for example, because this character is a very strong female character to look up to. That's how she was portrayed in the original game. That's how she was portrayed in Advent Children. That's how she was portrayed in Kingdom Hearts. There's nothing wrong with the way Tifa is. There's nothing wrong with the way the female body is. We over-sexualize things, and that's not what we should be doing, especially when it comes to fictitious video game characters. But that's my thoughts on it. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Let's have that conversation, because this is going to get a little ridiculous, guys. I can see it. With that, I'll catch you all later. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you guys are new. You guys have a great rest of your day. See you in the next video. Peace out, guys.